Hey guys, I'm here at MWCC, finally concluding the day with the man and the men and Pheqes, who are sitting behind the camera, casting these wonderful games. Guys, first of all, 2 days of excellent casting, excellent games to cast. How was it being at a live LAN event and being able to do this?
Oh, it was incredible. Yeah, the crowd response, I feel, especially with some of the Columbia games, really made the difference.
Yeah, the Columbia games were pretty amazing all around. Like, you could tell there's a lot of passion in that crowd just for Columbia Cougars.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that's actually a very big thing for Pheqes. He's a huge OSU fan, so being able to see at least a home crowd in favor of losing or beating his hometown,
Yeah.
It worked out, right?
It's okay. That was like the most competitive match until the last series, the finals.
Yeah, that's true. The rest of them were pretty much 2-0s.
So at least I got to see them do something cool.
Yeah.
I was happy.
So you guys first LAN event, correct?
Yeah,
how did that go, being the inaugural one, and in such competitive fashion, how it turned out?
Yeah, it was a lot of high energy. It took a little bit more out of me than I thought it might, but it didn't matter because I was so excited to be here and so thrilled with the red carpet that Columbia rolled out, right? I mean, this was just balls to the wall. It was all out, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Columbia did an excellent job hosting the event. It was weird for me because, leading up to the Midwestern Games Clash, I'd never heard of Columbia College before, right? Like, they're a first-year esports program. They're very fresh into the scene. And so having them put on such a large event right away, for me, that was just super impressive. And I was really actually amazed with how well it was put on. And for me, it was aside from a couple of production issues, not understanding when we were going live, I actually feel like I didn't stutter step that hard at my first LAN event.
yeah, no, I feel like it was a good experience for the both of us, yeah.
So for you two guys, we now have the pro of LAN events over here.
Oh.
Comparing to other LANs that you have casted at, how was MWCC different?
Well, it's the production was a lot less smoother. They had everything together. Even despite the slight headset hiccups here and there. As much as I really like DreamHack, it was less smoother in DreamHack. I had a lot easier time doing what I needed to do without having to worry about any sort of malfunctions or anything like that. And not to mention, the crowd was just more passionate. Of course, in DreamHack you get a lot more people from all different sorts for a lot of different reasons. Here, it's more consolidated. There was a lot of people who just, like I said, exuded more passion for the same thing. It was actually really nice.
So now we're talking about the LAN events. You guys have also casted the entire ULAW season, but that was online. That was not in front of a camera, not during a live event. How is that different than casting at a LAN event besides just the crowd, as you guys have mentioned?
So it's actually really nice for me. I cast with Kyle in person for all of the events, so he and I do have the ability to feed off each other's energy in person. But with Pheqes, he and I have never really had the opportunity to cast in person until this event, and that's completely different. It's a different casting style. But not only that, we don't have it's not only the energy of each other that we feed off of. It's the energy of the rest of the crowd, and that changes the entire dynamic too, I think.
And there's a certain static energy just to the venue as well. I mean, if we were just doing this in somebody's basement, even with the same amount of people, right, it wouldn't be the same as with the lights, with the cameras, with actually seeing our faces, seeing production team running around. It was just a latent energy here in the venue as well that was just you're able to draw off of.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like I can pretty much adapt to anybody's style in person or over the internet. But in person, you get energy. There's an electric atmosphere, and I could definitely tell that with Corvus, because when the crowd got raucous, he got raucous. It's really nice, and that's just something you don't get from home. And live events are always going to be more fun because of that.
All right, so talking about the energy, the crowd, just being there live in person, see the general games. Favorite moment of Midwest Campus Clash from each of you? Pinpointing one specific, not a match, not a game.
Yeah, okay. Specific moment was Columbia looking like they were going to lose against Ohio State. Ohio State kind of had them on the ropes. And then, they did.
I know, you're right.
And so then there's one pivotal moment, a team fight breaks out in just the best, most spectacular fashion that Columbia's actually, the moment you knew they were going to turn around and win this game and the crowd realized it, I think that was the most exciting point for me.
Oh man, okay, so I casted a lot of games today. I'm trying to remember all of the really great moments that happened. Man, so some of those Oriana shockwaves that like Hollywood
was pretty
like
baller.
The Columbia College Hollywood is an amazing player. He plays Talia extremely well, but one of the team comps that they ran was Hollywood playing Oriana. He had no ball delivery system. He single-handedly carried some of those fights. He just like put the entire team on his back. He's like, "Don't worry, guys. I've got a ball in position. I'm gonna ult all these people." He hit so many key targets. It just turned a lot of those games around, and Columbia College stayed in it for so long just because of his like huge key play. It just on that Oriana, it was so good.
Yeah, the matches were all great, of course. But honestly, probably my favorite part was beating Brian 7 games in a row in Madden. Seven games.
You did
in a row.
None of those things happened.
I was a party to it. I watched.
No, do it.
Pheqes steamrolled. Wasn't fair.
Did you hear that? It wasn't.
I can't do this right now. I beat you twice.
If this were bowling, Brian would have had bumpers up and still gutter bowled every single game.
I would have had what they call a turkey for anyone who's familiar with bowling.
Crook, can this interview be over, please? This is not great. This is not great.
I mean, yeah, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come out, show what goes on outside just being behind the camera casting. Instead of just being a face for the game, you guys, they have the most vibrant personalities at CSL. So can you give people a way to contact you? Follow you on social media, any of that?
Yeah, quick plug, you can find me at CorvusCorax on Twitter, spelled like it sounds. So
I am at Brain Starlkey, also spelled like it sounds, but because Pheqes can't say it, I'll spell it for you guys
it's probably
as well.
best.
BRAINSTARLKEY. Starlkey.
Thank goodness it's on YouTube, so they can just slow that down.
I thought it was fine. I just typed fast.
I can say it now. Mine is Pheqes, Pheqes.
Otherwise pronounced Pheqes.
There you go, guys. There's all the casters. We're finally wrapping up. Fantastic Midwest Campus Clash. Thank you guys so much for taking the time and the energy, delivering beautiful casts for each of the games. And, well, there you have it. There's the end of Midwest Campus Clash. Hope you all enjoyed it. Signing off. See you next time.
Bye.